David has $30,000 in cash. He has no credit card debt and a steady paycheck.
He has no major purchase planned. On paper, David should feel completely safe. But whenever he considers long-term growth, he opens the same account, sees the balance, and stops.
One thought keeps winning. What if $30,000 still is not enough?
Today, we will test $5,000, $15,000, and $30,000 against David's real monthly life. By the end, you will know how to calculate a personal cash target with clear reasons behind it. The answer should come from your real risks, not fear, and not one universal rule.
Which number feels safest to you? 5,000, 15,000, or 30,000? Keep your answer in mind.
David brings home about $5,100 each month.
His essential expenses are $3,500, and his high-interest debt is zero.
He has no dependents and no major purchase planned within the next 3 years. David did not fail to save. He simply never gave saving a finish line. Every extra dollar entered one account, until safety became a balance he was afraid to disturb. Start with $5,000 and divide it by David's $3,500 of monthly essentials. The result is about 1.4 months of essential coverage. That matters. $5,000 could absorb a repair, a deductible, or one difficult month without creating credit card debt. But after 1 month without income, David would have only $1,500 remaining. For David, $5,000 is a strong starter buffer, but not a complete income loss reserve. Now test $15,000. David first keeps $1,000 as an operating cushion. That cushion prevents an early bill or delayed paycheck from creating a timing problem. The remaining $14,000 equals 4 full months of David's essential expenses. Together, $1,000 plus $14,000 creates a $15,000 cash target. This is not a magic number for everyone. It works only inside David's current profile.
His income is stable, his expenses are known, and nobody depends on his paycheck. With no near-term purchase planned, $15,000 gives his cash a complete, measurable job. Now return to $30,000. It covers about 8.6 months of David's essentials. That is not automatically excessive. Some people reasonably need a larger cash reserve.
Irregular income, dependence, health risks, or a near-term home purchase can justify holding more. David has none of those conditions today. His first $15,000 already protects essential life. The second $15,000 has no deadline, no specific risk, and no assigned goal. Moving it feels like losing money because David measures safety through one visible balance.
The money would not disappear. It would receive another job. This is where safety becomes hesitation. Here is the framework. First, choose a small operating cushion. Second, multiply essential monthly expenses by the number of risk months your life requires.
Third, add any known goal that must remain accessible within the next few years. Operating cushion plus essentials times risk months plus near-term goals equals your cash target. Choose risk months by asking, how stable is your income and how quickly could it be replaced? How many people depend on it?
Could a deductible, repair, or move arrive at the same time?
For David, the calculation is 1,000 plus 3,500 times 4 plus 0 near-term goals. The total is $15,000. What job should David give the next $15,000?
The answer begins with time, not with a financial product. Money needed soon for a home, education, a move, or career change still has a near-term job.
That money should not face long-term market risk because a decline could force a badly timed loss. Expensive debt may deserve priority too, but David has no high-interest debt or near-term purchase. Part of his extra cash can therefore be considered for long-term growth. The decision should reflect his risk tolerance, account options, taxes, costs, and a diversified plan.
He does not need one dramatic transfer. He can write the decision, schedule it, and review it. At a hypothetical 3%, $15,000 could become about $20,000 after 10 years. At a hypothetical 7%, it could approach $30,000. Neither result is guaranteed. Investing does not always win, but money without a defined job is still deciding for you.
David does not move $15,000 simply because a video told him to.
He writes down a $15,000 cash floor and separates it from long-term money. He checks his workplace benefits, account costs, and the risk he can actually tolerate. Then he chooses a gradual schedule that he can follow without panic. Most importantly, he stops sending every new savings dollar into the same cash pile.
From now on, each new dollar receives a job before it reaches an account. He also schedules a review whenever income, expenses, dependents, or near-term goals change. David did not become less safe. He stopped asking every dollar to perform the same job. For David, $5,000 is a starter buffer, not a finished reserve.
$15,000 is supported by his expenses and risk. $30,000 is not wrong.
But half of that balance needs a clearer purpose. Now reconsider the number you chose earlier. Did your answer change? Do not share your balance in the comments.
Share only the job your next dollar needs: starter buffer, safety reserve, near-term goal, or long-term growth. Once your safety number is complete, what should your first $10,000 do next?